Okay, so this video is really what sets Mad Auctions apart from other Calcutta types of auctions, and it's about the lock system. And so what the locks do during the week is it incentivizes continuous bidding, right? Because technically someone could wait until the very last minute before it's tip off on Thursday to submit a ton of bids and get the teams they want. So the locks is what they accomplish is that it helps people to continuously bid for teams because some teams are going to get locked down and there's going to be no more accepted bids for that specific team, and you can get a ton of value for a specific team. So how that works is every day from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at, let's just say, 8 p.m. or whatever time you choose. It could be noon, whatever it is, but tell everyone in your participants. And also one thing I'll mention is I like to have everyone in a group thread, just a text thread, just to kind of talk trash and things like that, but that's beyond the point. But let everyone know that, hey, there's going to be a lock at 8 p.m. on each day, right? That's how I have it. Now, how that works is come 8 p.m., let's just say people are sending in bids up until 8 p.m. You could say 7:50, and then you're going to do a bid at 8 p.m. How that works is I only will do seeds 6 through 16 because you don't want to lock down one of these higher teams. You want to have a lot of action with them, but you can adjust it. Maybe you do, anyone outside of the top 4 seeds, right? So for our purposes, we'll do any team that's 6 seed or higher. And what I'll do next is at exactly 8 p.m., you can do like a Zoom video or record it so people know you're not playing the system, especially if you as the commissioner are playing. You don't want people to think you're messing with things, but go to a random number generator and just generate a number. I have 21 through 64. You see 21 through 64 and 29. So team 29, which is Louisville, is going to get locked down. And you can see locked during the week. So I will then go in and highlight it for Louisville. And so they're locked. So whoever is on there at that time of the lock is going to get that team no matter what. There's no more bidding on that team. And so they're $50. That could be a ton of value. If they get to the final 4 and they lose, you win $548. You 10x your money. And so they get a great value there. And so then you'd come in and do it again. Team 40, okay? So Arkansas. Bill Bob is going to lock down Arkansas. So go in here, highlight that, and those teams are done. No more bidding. And so you can see, you want to make sure that you're continuously bidding on teams that you do want, especially the higher seeds, because if they lock, then you're not going to get them, right? So you want to be, at the time of locking, have your name on there to make sure that you have a good chance of taking them down. Now, a couple other things is when my pot reaches 10,000, and so let's just say we got 900 here, and we got 500 here, and we got 2,000 there, and 800 here. Once that hits, I'll give everyone in the thread a heads up that, hey, we've hit $10,000 for our pot, and this might be on, Tuesday, for example. But at that point, I will have another lock. And this time, I will include everyone outside of the top 1 and 2 seeds. And so this would be 9 through 64. And you can remove the 2 that are already there, but 9 through 64. Generate 27. Okay, so those higher seeds were fine. But in years past, we've had a 3-seed lock at only $200. I think it was Texas Tech against Virginia, whenever year that was, and they got a ton of value there, right? So what was it? Number 27, UCLA, Garth Grip, way to go. So we lock him down with that team at the 10K mark, right? So in total, there will be locks on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 total. And then there is a $10,000 lock. And then on Wednesday night before Thursday, I'll do a top 4 seed lock. So 1 through 16. And this is going to cause a lot of bidding, especially on Wednesday. And let's see what this, okay, so 16. So nothing crazy, but you could get a 1 seed lockdown there. Because 1 seeds in this format are going to go for over $1,500. That's just what happens. Now, the smaller, lower stakes, they might go for a couple hundred. Okay, so that's how the lock system works. Again, it's going to really help have continuous bidding. It's going to get people upping constantly, especially right before the locks happen, and it's going to make it a lot of fun. So in the next video, we'll talk about the final hour of bidding and how that works, because that's where it gets a little bit chaotic.